35 degrees, the forecast maximum for Adelaide today, 20.2 degrees at the moment. What better place to be than Brighton Beach? Tim Noonan, somehow I'm intrigued how you're going to do this. You're matching wine to surf breaks. Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Spence. I'm standing right on Brighton Beach, actually adjacent to the jetty, and you can just hear, there we go, the surf lashing the coast of South Australia there. Matt Lockwood is a man who's attracted to surf. You've surfed all over Australia?
Yep. Spent 10, 15 years, 20 years of surfing. Yep.
Right. And also a former, you used to work in the wine industry?
That's right, yeah. I'm an old cellar hand, and I've worked in the Barossa. I've worked across in Margaret River as well. Okay. And my wife's active in the wine industry as well.
Okay. Well, no doubt Margaret River would be a great place to match the two together. Is that where this idea started, to match wine and surf breaks?
Certainly inspirational down there for wine and surf, and there's even a winery there that's named all of their wines after surf breaks. But no, the inspiration was more a thought in the night, I might say. I love both, passionate about wine and passionate about surfing. And just to explain exactly what it is, it's a bit like food and wine matching. Some people will spend a lot of time thinking about food and wine matches. Well, I match the wine with surf locations all around Australia.
Okay. What would you match with this one, sort of coming in here, which we've been very careful with, right beside the Brighton jetty here?
Well, this is a very cruisy morning. There's not much surf here, so...
Not like an orange juice.
Yeah, almost, and it's early in the morning, and we do make that distinction, Tim. We're very clear about that. Alcohol and water sports never ever mix. But a day like today, look, you could go down to Seacliff and get a tiny little wave. It would be something mellow and chilled out, a bit of a blend. If it was a red, it'd have a touch of Merlot with it. On the website, you've got a lot more bigger, powerful waves. You know, your big, heavy, gnarly reef breaks on the west coast are going to get your big, massive reds. Your sunny, sunshine coast tubes with a crisp little lip are going to get a cheeky little Riesling matched with them. And you know, it's a lot of fun. That's just what we do.
I can't really see your typical surfer sitting up on the beach after having a surf and throwing around the wine lingo. You
know what, you're exactly right. But, you know, what we think we're doing is there's a whole market out there that we've found. And people are trapped in this 20 to 30 years ago mentality. Oh, here's a little dog to say hello. People are trapped in this 20 to 30 years ago when people think that all surfies have got long hair and drive panel vans. Well, most surfers do drink beer, but... you know, bringing the two together, I was on the south coast of New South Wales last week. A couple of the boys said to me, Matty, we had a look at your site and we went and bought that bottle of wine. And surfers are not what they used to be. It used to be everybody chipping $2 each for petrol. Well, now a surfer's got the internet on their phone, they can get a weather site, and they'll fly to Noosa and surf a good swell and fly home. So I think the demographics, you're right, a lot of surfers are traditionally beer drinkers, but surfers do go out for dinner with the wife. They do have special occasions, and they will all be drinking wine at some time. And you know, the wine industry struggles, and I just see markets everywhere, and this is just a whole market. But the most important thing is that it really, really works. If you were a surfer and you'd surfed Waipinga, and I got you the wine that I'd match to that, I'd say, look, there's a deep channel there, it's heavy, and this wine has complexity, it's depth there. You know, you would be blown out. So, yeah, that's...
Well, I can understand how it could be an aid to understanding if you take somebody's love of one thing and help them to transfer that love to another. But I suppose it's hard for some of us to make that leap, just to say why there's the need to match a surf break to a wine.
The need is fun. Yeah. The need is living. The need is you have a great day out surfing, you're back home with your mates, and you need to, you know, you're going to be having a beer or so anyway. Right. People drink wine, and it's just bringing that whole world of wine, which is just as interesting and complex and diverse as something like surfing, to people that would never have seen it. So, you know, the word is it's a bit of fun and it's a good laugh.
Well, if you can't hear it in Matt's voice, he may say it's fun, but that is, he's a guy who takes his wine and he's surfing pretty seriously. You can check it out on Surferwine, which is his site. And so he actually does take his wine tasting seriously. You get some tasting notes there, and he'll match it to some of the breaks of Australia, and then you've got a chance to have some input to it as well, Spence. So it's true. You heard it right here on Spence Denny's Breakfast Program.
First too.
It's a world first. Yeah.
Haven't come up with a salty wine yet, Tim. Thank you so much indeed, mate. Tim Noonan with Matt Lockwood down at Brighton.